Welcome back, everybody, to some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Haven't done any user-submitted scenarios for a while now, but I've got one today I want to give a try. This is from Remote Spawn, and it says this will be called Empire Blade. He gave me the Chinese name for it, but I won't even dare to try to pronounce it. Fleet Commander, here's your briefing. About 6 months ago, the German and British empires fought in the Battle of the Jutland Sea. It was messy to say the least, both sides suffering heavy losses. The Emperor has decided that you will be in charge of building a new dreadnought. Thanks to that battle, the British presence has been significantly weakened. You are China versus the British Empire. The ships will be the following for China. There will be 1 dreadnought of your design, 3 light cruisers, 2 destroyers, and 4 torpedo boats. The British will have 4 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 4 destroyers. Starting range 15,000 meters. Don't fail the Emperor. And it says more info on the Dreadnought. The ship would be more geared toward a brown water navy, meaning you can set the range to 0. Survivability is a must, and you have maximum bulkheads. Firepower will have a minimum of 10 and a maximum of 16. The rest is up to you. That is all. Now, one thing about this, he didn't give me a specific year, but the latest year that I can go with and still have torpedo boats is 1908. As soon as you go to 1909, you don't get torpedo boats anymore. You have to go to destroyers. So we're going to go 1908. I think that's still within the spirit of something that's happening after Jutland. You know, we're talking 6 years difference. So I think this works, and it's going to be pretty interesting because he does have 4 heavy cruisers, 5 light cruisers, and 4 destroyers. So it seems like this should be a pretty interesting battle. So let's go ahead and get into our design. Now, in this case, we get Dreadnought 1 is the best we can go with. So first things first, we know we can go 0 on the range because this is a brown water Navy ship. Let's take a look and see what kind of towers we've got. We can go all the way up to Advanced Tower 4. I think I'll go ahead and do that. Our secondary tower is going to be back here. Where can we put barbettes, if at all? We can get one up front. I don't know if we're going to need them that big. I guess it depends on what main guns we go with. We can go all the way up to 13. So he said between 10 and 16. So those are Mark IIIs. We're not dealing with any battleships. Heavy cruisers are the largest. So I feel like I can probably go a little bit smaller on the guns. I also feel like we can probably go smaller on the barbettes. I wonder if we could... No, I'm just thinking out loud here. I think we can go with a medium and probably fit those guns. Save on weight a little bit that way. Let's go with 12s. Yeah, those will fit just fine on there. Now we need funnels. Good, we can get one in there. I'm going to try to get 2 and see if I can go a little bit more on the weight. We can go all the way up to Cripe 2 on the armor. Semi-oil should save us some weight. Should turbines. Forced boilers goes back up on the weight. Well, we're going to be dealing with not as much weight as I would like to have available. All right, so I made a change. I dropped the funnels and I went to 1 enhanced large funnel. So that actually saves me, instead of having 2 of these, which would have been 2,300 tons, going down to 1 of these saves me about 1,500 tons. So that's huge on weight for me right now. And I'm still at 100% engine efficiency if I go at 25 knots. We maxed out the bulkheads as instructed. Let's go at least barbette 2, double hull. We'll put a little bit of a torpedo bulge on here, but not much more than that. We do need a citadel. Let's get at least a little bit of flood protection and reinforced bulkheads 1. That still leaves some room. We've got to still get some secondaries on this thing. We do have a lot of spaces for casemate guns, which is probably the way to go and save deck space. We could get another main gun up here, maybe 2. I'm thinking about maybe a couple of 10s. Actually, we could probably get 4 10s up there if we want, but that's going to be a lot of weight. That's going to be pretty much all the weight we have left. Let's see how we're going to do with these casemates. We do have destroyers that we're facing. So it makes sense to have some of these secondaries. Alright, we're down to just 1,000 tons left, and we haven't even really messed with anything like rangefinders. We haven't done anything with the hydraulic turrets or standard or the reload. We haven't done much with the armor either. Okay, so some 9-inch guns on the side. So we're putting a lot of firepower on this Dreadnought, but not a lot of protection. I dropped the torpedo bulge, I dropped a barbette 1, and I dropped a little bit of the belt extended armor, about 1 inch. So, but I'm going with white powder explosives, so there's less of a detonation chance with fire. So I'm a little less concerned about explosions for that. We're 25 knots, so probably about average speed. All right. I don't like the 4-weight offsets a little bit more than I'd like it to be. I don't know if we can. We probably can't really shift all these down without costing ourselves a little bit. I could maybe drop some of these guns out from the front. That gets us down to 2.3. I guess that's acceptable. All right, let's see what happens. All right, here we go. I have no idea how this is going to go, but I'm excited to find out. By the way, as I'm looking at this formation, that reminds me, they have announced basically the basic framework for what Alpha 9, the next big update, is going to have. And it does include quad guns. So those of you who have been clamoring for those quads, they're coming. And so it's going to give us a chance to build some of those ships like the Richelieu, build a proper Prince of Wales, things like that. And it also has some major updates to how the formations are done. And that's one of the things I'm especially excited about. And they have even mentioned the possibility of 19 and 20-inch guns being a part of that as well. I'll put a link in the description, if I remember to, that shows you everything that they've announced already. And you can see in detail, they kind of give you maps and everything showing you how the changes to formations are going to work. That's one of the things I think is underrated in this next patch that people should be excited about, is how they're going to do kind of the escort formations and different things like that. So we're starting at 15,000 meters, so it may take a little bit of time before we actually spot the enemy. Now I'm going to do what I typically do on big battles like this, because I find it, at least for me personally, is a lot more fun, which is to put everything on AI except for the capital ship, in this case being the battleship, and I'm going to just be the captain of this ship and let everybody else kind of operate for themselves. Now sometimes that bites me in the butt because the AI does horribly, especially in a big fleet action like this, and I could very well find myself up against it pretty quickly, but we're going to give it a try and see how it goes. Okay, we're making our first contact with the enemy. It looks like the torpedo boats are already going in for a run. That's interesting. My destroyers are staying close to me, but don't do a lot dropping smoke on that side of me. But I'm able to get all my 12s and 4 of my 9s on target. We'll see how quickly, if at all, we're able to get any hits. There's a big hit. Is that from me? Oh no, that was one of my light cruisers with a 5-inch. He lit that destroyer up with one shot from a 5-inch gun. Beautiful. Looks like enemy torpedoes already in the water. So no idea what's happening up there, except that we took out one of the destroyers already. We should probably not be firing at a destroyer to begin with. We're going to have just a brutal hit percentage chance. Let's go after one of these targets over here. A slower target. That's going to be the tricky part, is he's got all these light cruisers and destroyers. And unless I get in really close and risk taking torpedo hits, I'm not going to have a really good chance of hitting. Alright, something's got 8-inch guns and hit one of my torpedo boats, and they're probably going to go down from that. Dang, that torpedo boat's getting lit up. Hopefully they get some torpedoes in the water. We're probably going to have to get closer. 1908 technology, you just can't hit from this distance with any kind of accuracy. Well, we know he doesn't have any battleships, so that one that's saying BB question mark is probably a heavy cruiser. Ugh. He's going after all of our escorts that got in close. Makes sense. We're still at only a 1% chance to hit at this distance. Oh, we just landed a 9-inch hit. Didn't do a lot. Where are the destroyers? Oh, no, one of the destroyers is still with me. Is the torpedo boat going to actually get any torpedoes in the water before he dies? If he did, we're not getting anything. Okay, there. His destroyer's detecting enemy torpedoes. We'll see if any of them hit. Wow. He just got lit up. I can't believe how much damage they've taken. There they go. And with that, we lose sight of a bunch of ships. Because he was the only one that was close enough to see any of them. Alright, we're up to 3.4% chance to hit now on these destroyer or on these heavy cruisers. Natal, powerful, Orlando. There's a couple of nice hits. Lovely. That might be enough to sink. Alright, we're only at 13% cruise speed bonus. I wonder if we go back up to 20. If that'll increase at all. We gotta be careful here. I'm getting in pretty close now. And my light cruisers are way back there. They're basically leaving me to do this all by myself. Let's get my... What about my secondaries firing on some of these other targets? Oh, here come my destroyers. Alright, I'm going to turn a little bit more broadside. Oh, there goes another torpedo boat. Oh, we took out another destroyer, though. I think that torpedo boat did that. He got lit up in the process with a 7-inch shell from a light cruiser, but he got torpedoes in the water. There's another torpedo hit on a destroyer on the Foxhound, and I think they might have gotten him. Got to be careful now. I'm getting in torpedo range for him. Yep, here come the torpedoes. Although I can't tell. Yeah, they're coming at me. Okay. Problem is my my turrets don't turn real fast, so when I make maneuvers like this, it's gonna really mess up my ability to hit. Come on, let's nail the Natal. Just can't hit him. We're taking longer to turn than I expected or wanted, but I think we're going to be okay. I don't have any aux engines or anything like that, so my maneuverability isn't great with anything because I didn't add a lot to this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be way closer than I wanted it to be. I think he's going to hit me. Oh my gosh. Oh, wow. He did hit me. Oh, I thought for sure I was going to miss that one. Oh. Alright, let's get the speed back up. Even though we're gonna not be able to hit real good. Wow. And again, no ox engines or anything, which means my ability to pump the water out is not real great. Dang, one torpedo really did a lot of damage. Hey, there goes the Foxhound. That was my light cruisers doing some damage there with their 5-inch guns. Where are they? Oh, there goes another one of my destroyers. All my light cruisers are back here. We got 3 light cruisers, 2 torpedo boats left. And a destroyer. Shots aren't even coming close right now. Alright, let's get some shots on target, guys. There you go. Somebody just hit that destroyer. Oh, it was our destroyer with his 5-inch guns. I haven't been able to hit anything with my secondaries. I got 7s. Yeah, my 7s aren't hitting anything. 2.9% chance to hit, even from this distance. That's from 3.4 kilometers away. There's a hit. I stand corrected. Maybe I just needed to shame them a little bit. That might have been a kill shot. Oh, he just got a big hit on my last destroyer. 9-inch gun, 2,700 damage. Now they're behind smoke and I can't see a darn thing. Oh, torpedo hit. Our destroyer got the last laugh there. I don't know what we hit. Probably one of his heavy cruisers, because there's another one back there. Man. This is rough. Not like I have an endless supply of shells either. I mean, I've got a lot of 9-inch shells left. Man, our flooding is still brutal. We took a 9-inch shell. Only 22 damage, but it caused a lot of flooding. Hey, we got a flash fire. 2. Very helpful, and he's gone. Nice. That made a big difference. And there, we would just get a 9-inch shell on the destroyer. That torpedo boat's toast. Looks like we're firing everything at this torpedo, or this destroyer right now. And at this range, it looks like we've got a good shot to hit. Hopefully one more will do it. There it is. He's done. Alright, let's go after powerful now. I don't have any escorts to hit. It's just the heavy cruisers right now. We're only going 9.5 knots. Oh, brutal. Makes it a lot easier for him to hit me. Okay, now we've got a light cruiser we can aim at with our secondaries. Dang. The heavy cruiser just torpedoed one of my torpedo boats. That's lovely. Alright, we're going to go after Suffolk because she's close. Actually, those turrets go for pretty... Well, that's 3 times speed, that's why. There goes my other torpedo boat. We need to take Suffolk out quick before it gets in close and nails me. Can't hit anything. 17% chance. Oh, there goes powerful. We hadn't even hit powerful with anything recently. I wonder what that was. Interesting. I'm not complaining. This thing got torpedoes? It does. It's got 7 torpedoes. That makes me nervous because a well-placed torpedo that hits me anywhere midships or stern, and I'm done. Jeez. Just, what, 1.3 kilometers. That's, what, about a mile away? Can't hit the darn guy. Got some serious listing to the starboard at the moment. There, we got a couple of hits. Some serious flooding damage. We could just maybe penetrate one more compartment. That might be enough to get him to sink. I think we need one more compartment out front. There goes my rudder. Come on, we got to get on this before he starts pumping out that water. Kind of wishing I had brought a couple torpedoes with me. Only a 15% chance to hit even from this distance. There we go. That's the compartments I needed. I think we got them. Yeah, that's enough flooding. Beautiful. That's 2 heavy cruisers down. Oh, look, Orlando's right in front of us. We gotta get these turrets turned around. 26% chance to hit Orlando. 28 now. Man, I'm moving so slow. 8 knots. There we go. No flooding though. Oh, geez. How did I miss that torpedo? Oh, that's a problem. At least it only got one more compartment. I was looking down at something and wasn't even paying attention to the screen. Alright, we're getting on top of it. I can't take another compartment flooded, though. Yeah, he's got another... Oh, 3... Oh, jeez. They came from the other side. Oh, his light cruiser was right next to me. I'm done. And there's one right there, too. Oh, I was so laser focused on that heavy cruiser that I didn't even pay attention that his light cruiser came up and just spammed torpedoes on me. Oh, man. Alright. That's what I get for controlling just one ship and just focusing on only one thing. Where are my torpedo tubes on this thing? Underwater. We got 5 torpedoes. I don't know where they are is the problem. We have to use our speed to our advantage here. Do what he did to me. Come up alongside this thing. Our light cruisers only have 5-inch guns. His have 7s. Oh, here come torpedoes. Well, he dodged that on his own. It doesn't appear he's going to. Actually, I think we're going to be okay if we do it this way. Oh, maybe not. Thing doesn't turn at all. Jeez, he's done. Oh, 2 more torpedoes headed his way. Not that it matters. He's dead anyway. Oh, he missed those ones. Alright, come on, where's my torpedoes? Get them in the water on this guy. Oh. There goes the other 2. Darn it. I don't know where my torpedo tubes are on this thing, but I would think that somewhere along the line I've had the angle to fire them. Unless they're up front. They're underwater, but I don't know where. Maybe that's where they are. Maybe they're front and rear, and I've just got to get facing straight at them to use them. Oh, this has been brutal. I'm sure I could probably replay this and do a lot better with some changes now that I know what I'm up against, but where's the fun in that? It's good to see the failures as well as the successes. And this was an absolute failure. Not going to be the best angle if I do get a shot on him here. There it goes. Yeah, it was up front. Oh, I missed him. Oh, just barely missed him to the rear. That's gonna do it. And he's got 2 on me. That's it. Well, that was fun. If you have an idea for a scenario, go ahead and send it to me. You can do that on Discord. You can reply to the message here, and we'll try to make that happen. Thanks for watching, guys.